Global warming is a gradual heating of the Earth's surface, oceans, and atmosphere. The Earth absorbs the sun's energy, and some of that energy is trapped by greenhouse gases, such as water, vapor, carbon dioxide, nitrous oxide, raising the global temperature. These gases are released into the atmosphere due to humans burning these fossil fuels. Global warming affects the wildlife of our planet and messes up with natural migration and hibernation patterns.
Global warming is a serious problem in our environment today. It starts with the people, and it starts with you to make a change.
Gases in the atmosphere such as water vapor, carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide, and chlorofluorocarbons let the sun's light in but keep some of the heat from escaping like the glass walls of a greenhouse. The more greenhouse gases in the atmosphere, the more heat gets trapped, strengthening the greenhouse effect and increasing the Earth's temperature. Human activities like the burning of fossil fuels have increased the amount of CO2 in the atmosphere by more than a third since the Industrial Revolution. To warm the planet at an alarming rate while Earth's climate has fluctuated in the past, atmospheric carbon dioxide hasn't reached today's level in hundreds of thousands of years. Climate change has consequences for our oceans, our weather, and food sources, and especially our health.
In 1978, satellites began continuously observing the polar regions, and the dynamic beauty of the Arctic Sea was revealed. What we expect to be a solid mass of ice, actually constant motion. As researchers continue to seek a deeper understanding of this region, new information about how sea ice changes is coming to life. In this animation, we're taking our Dixie ice into the third dimension. Here we are looking at the ice age, which is an indicator of thickness. Generally, colder ice is thicker, says Dr. Weltmeyer, who is a senior research scientist at the National Snow and Ice Data Center. What you see in this animation is the ice pulsing out in with the seasons. In winter, the ice grows out and expands outwards, and in summer it contracts inward as it melts. The wider ice, which is the older ice moving around the Arctic, being pushed away around by wind and currents moving the ice. Over the years, the ice pulses around and moves around towards the top of the coast of Greenland.
The loss of sea ice habitat from the climate change is the biggest threat to the survival of polar bears. It is predicted that global polar bear numbers are projected to decline by 30% by 2050. Their home and natural habitat is melting, and there is nowhere else they can go, all due to the fact that our Earth is getting hotter and hotter.
In the face of ongoing global warming, the poles are warming faster than lower latitudes. The primary cause of the phenomenon is ice albedo feedback, whereby melting ice uncovers darker land or ocean beneath, which then absorbs more sunlight, causing more heating, leading to higher sea levels and flooding from the rising ocean.
There are many options for what we can do as a community and what we can do as individuals. Here are some examples. Action.
Another solution is recycling. Recycling can help prevent 2,400 pounds of carbon dioxide every year. Recycling is very important to our environment because waste has a huge negative impact on the natural environment. Harmful chemicals and greenhouse gases are released from rubbish in landfill sites. Recycling helps to reduce the pollution caused by waste due to the fact that recycling reuses some of the garbage that we throw away at our homes, which is extremely energy efficient. Recycling reduces the need for raw materials so the rainforest can be preserved. Like right now, I'm recycling this old container of oats. Yeah. Another solution is you can use more energy efficient light bulbs. Energy saving light bulbs can last up to 12 times longer than traditional light bulbs. They're an energy efficient option helping you to reduce the carbon footprint at your home. Like right now, I'm screwing in a carbon-efficient light bulb. Another solution is carpooling. It helps save gas and emissions that go into our air. Not only will carpooling save you on gas, but it also helps reduce air pollution and emissions that are going into the Earth's atmosphere. Having fewer cars on the road means reduced greenhouse gases emissions and improves air quality. Like right now, we're picking up our friend Faith.
Hey guys! Growing algae on buildings or having rooftop gardens. Having these plants grow in our buildings will help absorb the amount of carbon dioxide in our atmosphere, and especially our cities where there is a lot of pollution in our air. This will help CO2 levels in our atmosphere.
Change starts with you. It starts with your own actions that you take in your everyday life. Things like carpooling, using energy-efficient products like light bulbs, washers and dryers in your dishwasher, and recycling some of your trash. All of these changes start with the people.
Next time you think about taking your car, maybe consider taking your bike or skateboard instead. In the San Francisco Bay Area, a study estimated an annual reduction of 450,000 to 900,000 gallons of gasoline. The majority of this savings is attributable to carpooling or simply riding your bike to work or school instead.
For more ways to learn how to stop global warming and stop climate change, go to en.reset.org.